Remember when the media said that climate lockdowns were just a baseless conspiracy theory, and then India went ahead and imposed them anyway? Well, now de facto climate lockdowns for a major UK city have just been announced. Yep. They're actually doing it. The Daily Sceptic reports Oxford County Council is going to trial a scheme whereby the residents of the city are divided into 7 zones with movement by car between the zones restricted to 100 trips per year. The plan is to use automatic license plate recognition cameras to enforce the de facto climate lockdowns. Electronic gates on key roads in and out of the city will confine people to their own area if they go over their travel rationing limit. Residents will only be allowed to leave their area 100 times a year. That's the equivalent of just 2 days a week. And I'm sure that limit will be reduced even further after this scheme is implemented. They'll need special permission from the council, which will decide whether the journeys are necessary. Everyone will have to register their car with the local authorities so it can be tracked and traced by smart cameras. Imagine if your job requires that you have to drive from your home to a nearby town or city every day of the week, or even just 3 times a week. Government says no. That's a de facto climate lockdown. And don't think you can beat the system if you're a 2-car household. Those 2 cars will be counted as 1, meaning you'll have to divide up the journeys between yourselves. 2 cars, 50 journeys each, 3 cars, 33 journeys each, and so on. The Lefty Council actually announced this 15-minute neighbourhoods policy last year when they were elected, but only now are we discovering the true scale of this draconian population control measure. Communist-style internal borders, internal passports, all in the name of saving the planet. Of course. They want it all in place by 2024, but the trials are already set to start soon. The Oxford Mail reports that local authorities have insisted the controversial plan would go ahead whether people liked it or not. You'll be allowed to drive far less and you'll be happy. Meanwhile, you remember those hottest day ever temperatures recorded on airport tarmacs back in July? Turns out the Met Office is now stonewalling questions about their dubious measurements. Measurements that saw high temperatures recorded while typhoon jets were roaming the runway, but then dropped by over ½ a degree Celsius within a minute. Just outright making up crap and lying to the public on a regular basis to justify all this. I mean, yeah, why would they let that stop them? After all, it's for the greater good.